Hi everyone, My Marketing Matters is so thrilled to show off our new Elevate Marketing Suite, which allows you to create your own print and direct mail marketing materials all in one place. This will be an in-depth training of all of the features available on our site, how to create an order, as well as how to use our mailing list system. Please refer to the timestamps that can best direct you to what you may need more assistance with. But let's get right into it. Upon logging into your account, this is the main page that you will see here. Along the top banner, you'll see any announcements, promos, or new products that we are highlighting. Upon scrolling down, you'll see the various product lines here to allow you to quickly begin a new order. If you have any custom templates that are custom towards you, they will be available here. If you're interested in having your own custom templates, please contact us and we'd be happy to craft some for you. That way you'll have your branded designs for you to easily go to and simply plug and play any of your listings or things you may want to highlight with your own customized design. But you'll notice all of these product lines are also available on the left navigation sidebar here as well. Upon scrolling down on the home page, you'll notice that there is a My Design section. This is anything that you may have begun working on or designing in the editor. The saved orders are going to be any designs that you completed in the design process and have just manually saved, so anything that may be ready for checkout. And then your completed orders are going to be the orders that you recently placed online. So the great thing about our homepage is that you can easily begin a new order, pick up on any orders you may have started, and review any orders that you recently placed. So you can see that all here from the homepage. Now we'll go through each of the features on the left navigation sidebar. We'll go ahead and click on My Account and take a moment and look over this section. Ensure that all of your contact information is correct and take some time to include a headshot as well. As you'll notice, this section, once it's checked off, it says that it'll default all of these details onto your artwork. So every time you create a new order, this contact information here will automatically populate onto all your designs, so it saves you a lot of time. And I'll show you this once we go through the ordering process together. If you are in your account and you'd like to change your password, you are able to do so here by checking off this section, entering your old password, new password, and just make sure that you hit the save button here for the change password section, as well as the save button here for the My Account section. Moving along to the My Wallet tab under the My Account section, you can add up to 10 cards on file for checkout. The My List section allows you to create, upload, manage, and edit all of the mailing lists or addresses that you are targeting and mailing to. This is a great feature for you to view all of these addresses, as you can see here, and even edit or remove any lists as well. Later on in the webinar, I will be going over each of our different search tools and how to completely utilize our list system. The My Orders section is going to be similar to what we saw on the home page, showing off any completed orders, as well as those manually saved orders, versus the My Designs here. Again, will be anything that you may have started in the editor and may have left. Take some time and explore our different product lines, such as your printed products. Those are things that you may hand out, such as brochures, flyers, business cards, and all of these printed products will be shipped directly to you, whether that be a residential address or your office. Direct mail postcards or brochures are things that will be mailed out to a variety of different addresses. Let's go ahead and create a direct mail postcard together. By selecting on direct mail, you'll see the different categories that we offer, whether those be farming postcards, property postcards, seasonal postcards. You're free to explore them all. We're going to do a property postcard today. Upon exploring that, you get to see all of the templates that we have available under this category. You can filter them here based on their size, their orientation, and then we also have our series section here, which is a cohesive design across various products. So the Series 1 design is a nice clean look with a black sidebar. That's something that'll be highlighted in the Series 1 brochures, Series 1 flyers, so they all match across different products. Let's go ahead and design this postcard here. You'll notice when you click on view, you can see the front and back design options. Various products offer various layout options for you to customize, so again, take some time and explore that. This is a great example. Once you click the view button here and you click on the front option, you'll notice that now there are 2 different layout options for you to choose from, as well as if I click on the back, it shows me that there are 2 different back layout options for me to choose from. Once you've selected a design that you'd like to move forward with, you can either check off the select button here or customize here. If you have any integrations with our system, whether that be a property feed or photo integration, you can select your property's address from the drop down here. Otherwise, you can continue on to next. Upon continuing, you will enter into the editor for you to actually customize your design. You notice that I have a couple of warnings, and this pretty much just lets me know that I need to fill out these missing sections. I can go into my image library here, where I can upload as many photos as I'd like, and all you need to do is simply drag and drop your desired photo, and it'll take place of that section there. You can double click on the photo to move it around in the allocated space. As you'll notice, this black box represents the allocated space for this photo. And I can move my mouse to one of these orange dots to drag the photo out, to zoom it in, or to drag it in. You'll notice that the photo may start to stretch. If you want to keep this perfectly aligned, simply hold on to the shift button and then drag your mouse out. Again, hold on to the shift button and hold on to the orange dot to drag your photo in and out, and it'll keep its orientation perfectly aligned. Otherwise, if you do not hold on to the shift button, the photo will stretch vertically and horizontally according to how you move your mouse. So I'll arrange my photo. I'll leave it in this black box, sort of like this. And once I like my changes, I can simply click out and my changes have been applied. You'll notice I have some sample text here. I can simply remove that and I can just say 210 Main Street. So you can add your text here, and then you can also highlight the text and use the various options here to either change the font, change the size, change the color. So there are various options for you to customize your design even further. You can do so as well with the just listed section. Maybe you want to move that around. You can do so by dragging these 4 arrows here, dragging that up and down. Or you can rotate it with this arrow button here by dragging this up or down to rotate it. All right, so again, that's just dragging, holding, and dragging to adjust the text how you like. You'll notice here I have one more warning that just lets me know I need to add a logo to this section here. So no worries, I'll go ahead and either, again, uploading that from my computer or anything that I've previously uploaded will be available here in my photo gallery. I'm going to simply drag and drop my logo here, and it replaces that holder there. I'll double click on my logo, hold onto the shift button, and then click and hold and drag out one of the orange dots to expand it, and I'll just fit it into that box how I like. Make sure my logo fits in there. Perfect. I'll just drag that a little bit and click out to save my changes. And just like that, we finished the front of our postcard. A couple other things you may notice on the editor that I want to point out include our zoom in and zoom out features on the top left here. The key that highlights the safe zone and the cut zone. So you'll notice that there are some pink borders around our design. Anything that's highlighted in pink is also known as the bleed or the cut zone and will be completely cut off from the design. So anything in this highlighted area will not be included on your design. However, anything that's highlighted within this pink line here indicates the safe zone. So ensuring that you have a nice clean border around your design, around your postcard or brochure. That way nothing's too close to the edge of the page and to ensure that nothing gets cut off. You'll also notice some features here on the top. There are some undo buttons, so any of the last few changes that I made can be undone as well as redone. There's also this save button here, our floppy disk, to ensure that all of these changes are saved. So ensure that every time you've completed a page, you go ahead and click that save button so that way the changes that I've made are now saved in the My Design section. Again, make sure that you hit this save button here to ensure that any changes that you've made are now available in the My Design section. Moving right along, let's go ahead and select Next. And this also ensures that your design is saved by selecting the Next button. Everything that you did on the previous page is now saved as well. Now we'll go on to the back and it'll format that layout that we selected. And just as I pointed out earlier, there's my contact information that populated for me automatically. So my headshot, my name, my contact information here. You may need to add if you have a tagline. Let's remove that for now. Or even your office, I'll delete that as well. You can just, again, click out to make any changes. Click on the text to move it around how you like, drag that up or down, and again, double clicking on my headshot if I want to arrange that in any way, holding Shift, then holding the orange dot to zoom in or zoom out, just like that, and clicking out to save my changes. Once again, I'll edit some fields that need to be changed here. Oop. There we go. Even add a price. And even a nice description here. All right. You'll notice that you can even add bullet points here. Or you can make lists numerically as well. So you can add those features here. And once again, I'm just going to drag this text a little bit and click out to save my changes. Now I'm going to go ahead and once more drag and drop my logo, add my office location or return address here, and just make sure that if this is a mailer, you do leave this section blank, as this will be the addressing panel for us to put who this will be mailed to. One last thing before exiting the editor that I want to highlight is our QR code generator here. This creates a QR code in seconds. So clicking on here, you just add in your website, select the color of the QR code, and then as soon as you select that button here, your QR code is generated instantly for this website. I can drag the QR code around, maybe make it a little smaller and apply those changes there. Once I click out, the change has been applied. Once again, make sure that we hit that floppy disk and save our changes, or selecting Next to save those changes as well. Awesome, so we completed our design in the editor. We can see it here one last time. This is your final proofing page for you to see the front and the back or any other pages that you may have edited. And there are some things to note along the right side panel as well. Starting off with our mailing information. If this is a direct mail product, anything that was selected in this direct mail section here or on the home page, again, that won't be shipped directly to you. Those will be mailed out to a variety of different addresses. So here it's telling us, let's indicate or let's select the addresses that we want this to be mailed to. So by clicking on that, that opens up our mailing list system, which was also available in the My Account section. Here are the 3 lists that I already have saved to my account. So if you want to send this out to existing lists, whether that be one or multiple lists, you can do so by selecting them here and then adding lists. Now it's been moved over to my mailing summary. It just gives me a nice breakdown of the total of those 2 lists. Then I can add my postage option and then add that mailing to this order. So add these 2 lists for this postcard order. But instead, I'm just going to remove them for this example and show you how to use our 3 different search tools to craft your own mailing list for free. Starting with our Around the Property search, this is a great tool to use if you have an open house, a just listed, or a just sold. If you serviced a home in the area and you want to let locals know, hey, I have this event or I service this home in your community. I want to let you guys know that I'm here and servicing you as well. This is a great way to do so. So enter in that property's address. For this example, let's say we have an open house this weekend and it is located at this zip code, so enter in the zip code and then the property's address. And as you're typing in the address, you'll see it populate from the drop down. Simply click on the address and a map will populate. It'll just kind of show you, hey, is this the right home in the right area? So you can drag the map around and see, yep, this is the right home. I do want to target homes around this property. So I'll go ahead and select accept. Now you get to enter in the quantity of homes that you want to target. So say I want to mail this out to 200 of the closest homes around this property that I serviced, around this property that I'm having an open house for. So I want to let 200 people around this home know. That's where you enter in your quantity here. You can even filter down your search even further with the dwelling type options here, whether you only want to target single family homes, if you only want to target multifamily homes, or both. As well as with the label type, you can target all owners, so that includes owners that live in their homes in the area or absentee owners. Otherwise, if you only want to target homeowners that are occupying their homes in the area, that'll be this selection here. Otherwise, if you select the property address section, that will populate 200 of the closest homes, whether that be homeowners or renters. Both of those dwelling types will be available with this selection here. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and continue with all owners. And as soon as I hit next, our system automatically creates that list for me. So there's my total of 200 homeowners that I'll be targeting. You can see here that the list is organized by street and alphabetical order of each street. So here you can see that there are 4 homes on Astor Boulevard, 42 on Azalea Drive. These look like this is a multi-family residence versus the single family homes on this street as well. So you can see they're really well organized for you to edit each one. You can delete entire streets by doing so here. Or if you select the pencil icon, the edit icon, you can view individual addresses on that street for you to go through and delete as well. Once you've applied those changes, you can go ahead and accept, and your total is updated here. Once you've done refining that list, you can go ahead and make the list name. I'll say 200 around this address here. And always make sure that you select this box to save the list to your account. That way you can always refer back and look over the addresses that you've previously targeted or marketed to. Then you want to go ahead and select Add List to add the list to this order, but also to save that list to your account. With our next search is the street search. This is a great way to target specific homes on a specific street. So this is a very finite tool. Once again, we'll start off by entering our zip code, and then we're just going to add street names. So we can do one here. I'll do Montrose. Again, you just click on the street name from the drop down, and then there is a house number range section here. So if you only want to target home 200 to 205 on that street, you can enter in that range here. Otherwise, if you leave this section blank, our system will populate all of the homes on that street. Once again, you can filter that down based on the dwelling type and label type. Go ahead and select Add Street. And because I left those filters empty or the house range empty, it populated all of the homes on Montrose Road. That's giving me 34. Again, you can delete the entire street or the pencil icon to delete individuals on that street. And again, because I selected the owners option, it does give me the owner names here as well. You can go through and add as many streets as you'd like. And hitting Add Street. And continue adding street by street until you have completed your desired mailing list. Once again, add your list name. So that way it's easy to refer to this list anytime you would like to retarget it or just look this list over. I'll say 2858. Again, always saving the list to your account to refer to and then adding the list. Beautiful, there it is. It's been added to this order as well as saved to the My List section. Last but not least, let's do the map search together. This is definitely the most fun search because you get to highlight an area on a map. We'll start off by entering a zip code once again and a street address just to pinpoint where on the map we want to start. This one will also give us a map for us to look around and ensure that we are in the correct area. And then looking over the label type for your selection here. And then going on to accept. Upon hitting the select button, a map will open up, but I will lower this just for this purpose here. All right, and then you'll notice on the top left of your screen, there are 3 different shapes for you to choose from. I will start off with a rectangle here, and as soon as I select my shape, I can also select my dwelling type if I want to target single or multifamily homes for this list. I'll start off by moving my mouse, and because I selected a shape, it is now this cross. I'll go ahead and click one time, then move my mouse out, and then click again to finalize the shape that I would like to mail to. So it looks like in this shape, there are 63 homeowners that I can target. You can do the same thing with the circle shape as well. Move your mouse and just click once, move your mouse out and click again to finalize that shape. Looks like we got 24 homeowners there. And last but not least is our polygon or our freehand shape here. Clicking on that, it allows you to just simply drop pins and create your own customized shape. So the first time I'll just click once, move my mouse and click again, and it just drops pins throughout the map to create a shape. As you'll see here, every time I'll just move my mouse and click, move my mouse and click, move my mouse and click, and then connecting it to the initial pinpoint, the very first pinpoint that you created to finalize your shape, just like that. That way you can see how many homes are in this shape. And for any of the shapes, you can drag any of the dots out to readjust the shape that you made, just like that. I'll do it with the rectangle as well. I can drag out any of these corners here. So you have the ability to arrange the shape even. You can even click on the shape and drag it around as well. So again, this one is definitely a lot of fun. You can also zoom in and even see the homes on those streets, so you can really define your search and really highlight certain ones with this search as well, certain homes here. If this description box is in your way, that's no problem. You can just hit that little X box up there. That way you can see your shapes a little better. Otherwise, you can delete shapes entirely by selecting this red icon here or the red icon here, the red trash icon here as well. So it gives me a breakdown of the homeowners in each shape and then our final total here. I'll go ahead and select next. And once again, it'll give me a final breakdown of all of the streets and all the addresses within all those shapes that I just created. Once again, you can delete the entire streets or individuals on that street as well. Just like that, and accept. I'll go ahead and give this list a name. always making sure that we save the list to my account and adding the list. Beautiful. So now I moved that list over here to our mailing summary. We have the 3 searches that we've created, the 3 lists that we've made with all 3 of these search tools. Now, a very important thing to note, when you create a list with any of our 3 search tools, that information is updated monthly according to tax records to ensure that you are always having the most deliverability, the most accurate deliverability to homeowners as they may change throughout the months. All right. However, if you have your own mailing list that you would like to upload, you are able to do so here. We do have a template for you to download to ensure that it is formatted correctly based on the different elements of the address, such as the street address, city, state, and zip. They all have to be in their own columns, as you'll see when you download the template here. That way it makes it really easy for our system to view format all of the addresses, and it'll also validate those addresses as well. So if there are any typos, any addresses that are missing information, maybe missing a zip code or a unit number, you will be alerted instantly as soon as you upload that list. So this system validates it for you as soon as you upload it. All right, but moving on with our mailing summary here with our 3 lists that we've created, you'll notice there are 2 other sections here along our mailing summary panel. The additional address section is where you can add one more address to this mailing, whether that be a homeowner or yourself or a friend of yours that you would like to receive a copy of this mailer. You can add this address here to be included on this order, and you'll notice you can even check off this box to always be included on all of the future mailing orders that you create. So this is great if you want a copy to be mailed to you as well every time you send out a mailer. On the other hand, there is a do not mail list as well, where you can also download the template and upload addresses that you would like to avoid. So every time you send out a mailing or you create a mailing list, it'll automatically dedupe and remove any addresses that are added under the do not mail list. That way you'll see that you don't have to pay for it. It'll automatically remove them before you even place the order. So because I created my list within the same area, you'll notice down here I actually have some duplicates. There were some overlapping addresses within the same area, so our system automatically removes that for you. That way you're not sending out the same postcard more than once to the same home. So it saves you more money, and that gives you the breakdown for you here. That way you can select as many lists as you want and rest assured that they will not be duplicated here. All right, so with a total of 704 addresses that we want to mail to, we can then select our postage type with the USPS here. Our pre-sort standard option is our most affordable option, but it typically takes about 3 to 5 business days to be delivered after production, but it can take up to 14 business days to be delivered. So it's more affordable, but it does take a little bit longer. Versus our first class option, it is a little bit more expensive. However, it's delivered a lot faster within 1 to 3 business days after production, and you do get returns as well. So if anything is not delivered, it'll be returned back to you. Pre-sort first class is the exact same as first class with that same turnaround time. You still get those returns. However, if you're doing a very large mailer, usually about 2,000 or more addresses that you'd like to mail to, you do get a bit of a price break there. All right, well, I'll continue with our standard postage, and I'll just add this mailing to my order and confirm it here. And just like that, we can see that the postcard that we created today, we are sending it to 704 addresses. Let's go through the order information together here as well. We'll start off by giving this job a name. It's very important to do so that way it's easy to reference this order next time. So I usually like to put in the main topic or property here. We'll see that we selected the 5.5 by 8.5 postcard. We have color on both sides. We have 2 different paper options for you to choose from. 12 is our standard paper, 14 is slightly thicker. We do have different coating options, as you can see when you highlight your mouse here. It'll give you a little bit more description about our different coating options, whether that be a high gloss UV, a nice satin coating, a scuff-proof laminate with our Tough, or a velvety soft touch here, a luxurious soft touch here. You can also have extras sent to you. Extras are something that will not be addressed, so it'll be left blank here. It'll be put into an envelope or a box and shipped directly to you. So this is great if you want, again, just any extra copies for your own records, for you to have on hand, or if you're handing those things out, if you want to not only mail it, but hand out the same marking materials at that open house or whatever event you may be going to. You get to kind of kill two birds with one stone, not only mailing it out, but having printed out copies for you here as well with our extras option. If you need further changes, although our editor gives you so many options or such flexibility with the design, if you may need a little more help and want some more support with our internal designers, you can select the review file option here, and one of our designers can make some minor edits, whether that be the text and images or some overall customized formatting. We can help you a little further there. Again, then there is also the rounded corners option. But finally, we'll go ahead and we'll agree to the terms and conditions and then update our cart. You'll see the price breakdown here, the print and production, the USPS postage, and then your final cost here. But we'll go ahead and we'll update this and move it over to our cart for checkout. All right, so it looks like we have 3 different orders here, but I want to check out this one order. It's important to note that you can only check out one order at a time. So please keep that in mind. You cannot check out multiple orders at one time. Here's some information about us, our total breakdown here. If you have any vouchers, that'll be available for you to select here. Otherwise, it gives you your price breakdown, and you can select your payment option from the drop down here. Anything that you have saved to your account or the My Wallet section under My Account. Otherwise, you can add a new form of payment right here. And then once you've selected your payment method, simply select that Pay and Checkout button here. So that was a complete run through of creating your own templates, of customizing a template that we've selected here with all of the features in our editor, selecting your mailing list or creating your own mailing list for free with any of our search tools, going through the options, and then going through the checkout process as well. But at any point, if you need further assistance, you can always refer back to this video. Otherwise, we do have live customer solutions agents that can help you over the phone, as you'll see here, over live chat, and over email. We are available Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, we can walk you through the same ordering process that we've done so here, or answer any questions you may have about your orders. Thank you so much for your time and for reviewing this video with us. We look forward to seeing all of the great marketing products that you'll create here on the My Marketing Matters Elevate Marketing Suite.